Look at how shiny his head is.
Fuck you, Jenna. And talk about Cappies.
Cappies.
Why'd you join?
I kind of just joined because people told me to, but then I actually got into it afterwards. And I thought, hey, I like writing, so I'll write stuff. But then I kind of realized that it wasn't really about the writing for me. Basically, I'm not as good at writing as everybody thinks I am. So it was more just about kind of like hanging out with the team and just seeing shows and stuff and seeing other theater and celebrating live theater. Yeah.
What are you going to take away from Cappies?
Probably that even though... Okay, so we saw a lot of bad shows.
You can't just...
Well, it's true, we did. But I still respected them because all of those bad shows, they still thought that they did awesome. And I thought that was great. Because, I mean, I'm not trying to sound pretentious or anything, but I mean, even though they might not have been that great, they were still like really into it. They had a lot of heart. That's getting a lot of reviews for some schools that I'm not gonna say, but I mean, not anybody's gonna see this like outside of Mission Drama, whatever, you know. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that I'm taking away from that is that you don't have to be good to appreciate yourself. Question mark. You just, you know. Yeah. Any
funny stories from Cappy's rooms, etc.?
I mean, there are a few. They're all kind of long. I'm not very good at telling stories. But I don't know. I mean, one time, Jeremy blamed me for like dropping a cupcake on the floor, and it was totally him. It was so him. It was not. It was so Jeremy. I was literally standing like 3 feet away from him, and he just dropped the cupcake. And he was like, oh my god, Trevor. And I was like, that was not me. And then everybody else was like so up on me. They're like, oh, you dropped that cupcake. And I was like, no, I didn't. So up on me. And so, yeah, that was one of the funnier ones. Performing. Yeah, that was real fun. It was,
That's all.
That's all I'm going to say. I mean, okay, I'll elaborate. There was a lot of good. There was a lot of good, but there was also like, you know, there were times where I kind of hated it a little bit and I wanted to die on the inside. But also, I still, at the end of the day, I always loved it. And I don't know, it's just kind of like, ask me a question.
What's your favorite show?
My favorite show? Odd Couple. I would say Odd Couple just because well, first of all, I had 2 parts. I don't want to like but I don't know. I had fun with both of them. Manolo and Murray, they were just both such great characters. I felt like I could really work with them, and I felt like it was something really big and substantial. Because those were really the biggest roles. Those were the first like bigger roles that I had, and I just felt more a part of something. But besides that, I just felt like, I don't know, like it was a real chance to like kind of do something with the character that's something cool. And it was really kind of gratifying, but very surprising when I just like opened the door as Manolo, and I just literally like leaned against the door frame with like my eyebrow. And then like everybody just laughed, and like I wasn't expecting that. Like, I'm not funny, guys. Why are you laughing at me? But it happened. So I mean, I guess I'm wrong about myself. Yeah. Murray was fun. We ran around a lot. There was a lot of messiness in that first scene. A lot of spilled fake beer, which tasted awful. And I remember one time, one of the shows, I asked for the green sandwich instead of the brown one, and it tasted really bad because it was like week-old guacamole, and I ate it because like I felt like I needed to eat it, and it was just bad. So yeah, that's performing.
Any lessons that you'll take from being in the class?
I mean, I did learn a lot about like acting and stuff. But I think the most important, talking, the most important lessons I'll take away from this is probably more about. It's more like a general thing of kind of like, I guess. Okay, two things. Perseverance and acceptance. Perseverance because at the beginning of high school, at first I was like really looking forward to like what would happen in the theater and like the roles that I would have and the shows we'd be doing and whatnot. And of course, like I mean, I accepted that I wasn't really like getting anything big like freshman and sophomore year, just because like you know, lowly freshman. But later on, it was like it was kind of gratifying to see that as I got more experienced and just more like kind of like deeper into the program and just kind of higher up on the totem pole, and it's just I don't know. It was kind of cool to start doing better things, bigger things. Like I said with Odd Couple, just being able to kind of rise up to the occasion a little bit, and then acceptance more on a social level, just because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in drama.
Trevor, just pause. Can you cut this out?
What?
I thought you were talking about cut Trevor out.
Cut Trevor out.
I'm sorry, I'm stroked out. Go.
It's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're not gonna die again?
Such a penis. I'm sorry.
Is that all recording? Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Oh God. Okay. So social thing. I would just say like I learned how to kind of accept people, no matter what. There's a lot of like kind of arguing and a lot of like little feuds
No, there's not.
and stuff.
You're wrong.
Okay, well, I know there is. And, like, I kind of try to, like, go past that, because I'm just kind of a submissive person who doesn't really enjoy conflict and stuff. And, yeah. But anyways, it's just the sort of thing where it's like, I've basically learned that there's a lot of petty stuff, and you just need to look past that, and you just need to kind of, like, kind of keep your head up high and do what needs to be done, and also just, you know, have a good time. Don't really worry too much about what people think or what they're saying about other people. Think what you think, not what other people think you should think. I said that right. Yeah.
What will you miss about here?
The people. I'll miss my friends. That's, yeah, my friends. I've formed some very interesting relationships here in Mission Viejo High School Drama. And I don't know, it's been just kind of like a really cool, I don't want to get all cliche and stuff, but it's been like a really cool like journey. From like 8th grade till now, where it's like, I mean, at first I hated most of you people. I really did. I thought you were all really weird and annoying and stuff. And I know you thought I was really weird and annoying. I know Jenna hated me. She still kind of does. And I still hate her, so it's alright. But it's just like, it's cool, like, looking back, and it's like how much we've all grown, and how we're gonna, like, leave now, just remembering all that. Remembering our family, I guess. So much cliche. But, you know, like, even though I say family, not really in, like, the happy-lovey kind of sentimental way, but more kind of like, we're dysfunctional, but it was something really interesting and cool at the same time. And, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Last thank yous. Last leaving message.
Just thank you to all my friends, I guess. My cats. Did I say my cats? My Miranda for just falling and hurting herself, and I'm so like sad about that. But at the same time, it's really funny. Thank you to Jared for being my homie and for doing everything in existence and doing everything that he possibly can for me, but not letting me do anything for him. And just yeah, cool people. Oh, and my parents. My parents have supported me a lot. And I really appreciate how much they've helped me and stuff. Yeah.